have their voices heard this way. John Allison is one of the people that banded together, and he's the former CEO of BB&T, and Michael Whalen is the founder of the Heart Group. Both are members of the newly formed Job Creators Alliance. John, why are jobs so hard to come by, and is the blame squarely on the shoulders at the federal level at the White House?
Good morning, and the answer is yes. The purpose of Job Creators Alliance is to really let people hear from people that have actually created jobs, and it's very interesting to contrast what the President said yesterday to my recent experience. Last weekend I was at a meeting of 200 entrepreneurs that collectively have created millions of jobs, and they have three basic issues. One, the regulatory environment is the worst in all of our careers, and I've been in the banking business 40 years. We don't have rule of law, we have rule of regulators, and the regulators are on a witch hunt. Secondly, job creators are business people trying to make decisions, and they're very worried about the massive government deficits.
Right.
And even deeper than that, they're worried about the fact that government spending has increased dramatically as a percentage of the gross national product. They're worried about what's going to happen with taxes, and tax policy in an interesting way is that they're not just worried about the increase in taxes, but if you look at the statistics, 5% of the population is paying 50% of the taxes, 50% of the population is paying no taxes. What are the implications, the public policy implications of that? In addition, you know,
hold on, Mr. Whalen, let me get you to weigh in there. What about the environmental protections? What role does that play?
Well, right now, I'm concerned that the EPA is going to use the CO2 rules to try to regulate every one of my exhaust hoods in my restaurants. That's just one small part, but one thing I want to bring up is that the federal government, through the OCC, has got bankers so scared to make loans in this country that even good loans aren't going ahead. I had one hotel project that I went to 25 banks, and they told me no, 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 and the reason was is that they're scared that the federal regulators were going to come in and second-guess them. They've shut credit down in this country. It isn't just that bankers have money sitting on the sides. They're scared to make loans.
And, John, on top of that, you know, you have Bill Daley, the so-called heralded businessman who made millions out of Fannie and Freddie, but he was supposed to bring the business common sense to the White House. Have you sensed that yet, John Allison?
Absolutely not. It's really disturbing that the White House seems to believe that business people they're necessary, but they're kind of evil, that we need to be regulated and controlled, and that's not. Entrepreneurs love their work. They love job creation. They're getting, yes, they like making money, but most entrepreneurs are driven by the thrill of the game. You just heard famous Dave talking about his grill. He likes the business, but he likes fixing good food, and I think the White House really misses that.
Right, and Michael, real quick, Michael.
I think Famous Dave would have a real tough time building Famous Daves today because of the credit environment. And then you add the uncertainty of the Obamacare legislation, which I bring my health care providers in and ask them, what does this mean for my company? And they look at me and say, Mike, we've been to seminar after seminar, and I really can't tell you.
Yeah, you got to pass it to find out what's in it. We passed it, now we still don't know what's in it. John, Allison, Mike Whalen, banding together to have your voices heard. Thanks for joining us and sharing your thoughts.
Thank you.